expect us to win.
Hello everyone, I'm Apology2 and welcome to another thoughts video. Oh wow, actually I never thought I'd actually do another thoughts video on Deadrising. Oh boy. So, in recent news so far, Capcom, the fabulous company, the fucking decisions making people they are, have decided that they're actually gonna go through with making another Deadrising. So far, by much rumors and speculation done by many articles, and the announcement that they made on their own website on Capcom Unity, they announced the fact that they're going to make another, gonna focus on making another Deadrising, like canceling a mobile game. That was supposed to be actually a callback to a, actually fun little game everyone loved to play if you're a big fan of Puzzle Fighter, yeah, they were making a Puzzle Fighter game that was actually looked pretty cool and interesting then, but no, they canceled that, and no, not so much they canceled it, but they're closing it down completely. It re-released and stuff like that, but like they're completely closing it down, closing support for it completely and shutting it down, basically to put all studio focus now on the new Deadrising game supposedly now coming out. Really interesting, yeah. And now they're gonna bring back the focus and possibly go back to a more classic version of Deadrising. Well, I do sound sarcastic in this tone. I really don't know how to feel. Many articles like Eurogamer themselves have just have gone to the fact that it's saying like other things like that. I understand there were many fans of Puzzle Fighter series. I've seen Puzzle Fighter playthroughs and all that, and I've seen many people being fans of this. So to see that this mobile game go through like this, I felt good for those people. I wasn't too much of a fan of Puzzle Fighter myself, but I did find it a fun game to play. So, by them taking off support completely and closing it down, oh, it's not. It doesn't feel so good, man. So yeah, now Deadrising, new Deadrising game coming out. Fuck, it's, what are we gonna do about that, right? So far from what I can see, it's, oh boy. The comments on the forum themselves, it's, not supportive of this decision at all. At all. And I understand why. Because look at the latest Deadrising game that came out, Deadrising 4. It was a big flop. They had flop sales. Barely anyone supported it at all. And as they should not. Deadrising 4 was a complete embarrassment of what they should have done. Especially the fact that they tried to bring Frank West as a classic character back in just to grab people with nostalgia feels or anything like that. It just, it was bad. Even myself, when I played Deadrising 4, I regretted playing it after and regretted the purchase completely. Even if they released the PS4 version with everything with the DLC and all that, it was completely stupid enough. And the DLC story they gave you anyway was even more dumb for the fact that I actually thought they had a little bit of balls for a little bit with it just to try to kill off the Frank West character. Just, even though they just gave it back to us, like, it felt both cheapening and all that, but they couldn't even do that. Cause if you played the DLC, then you know that he just survives in the end, and he survives like half because he was cured of zombie-ish shit like that. I don't know why, but for fuck's sake, I will never touch the DLC. But fuck it, okay? I even myself, I had to fucking pretend Frank West was fucking Hank Hill. Just so I could play the fucking game. Alright. So, it's really bad that they did something like that. The only recent Frank West thing that came out that I actually found was a little bit enjoyable for the fact that the character and the fact, you know, TJ was actually voicing him was the thing in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. No, I didn't fucking buy it. Oh, no. Capcom, please, just... You're not making the best. Well, I give them credit where credit is due. They're trying something with it, but you're basically, you made a shit pile, and it's there. Now it's burning because of what you did with Deadrising 4. And you decide to throw more wood into the fire, and now you're saying you're about to put it out and show you that there's really something good there? It's highly doubtful when you leave it the fucking tones at the end of the last game to be completely shit. And I understand this. I'm not trying to be a fanboy of anything other than that. But the fact of the matter is that when you're trying to come back to the fans saying, hey, we're gonna cancel this and we're gonna give you guys this, even though you didn't ask for one. Yay! Like, seriously, what? Why not show support for Mega Man 11 or something? You guys were making it, right? You showed a trailer for it, and why not show something for that? Aren't you gonna make fucking Mega Man X Legacy Collection? Why not show support for that instead of fucking canceling something that might actually fucking give you guys at least a little bit of back end? Instead, you cancel it, alright? Just so what? So you can make another game franchise to make more money off it? Because you want people to be gullible enough to buy another one? I don't understand. I really don't. It boggles my mind, the fact that Capcom would do such a thing again. I want to say there's hope. I'm an optimist mostly, so I want to say there's hope for it. All I'm saying is if they really want to come back with the fans and that, throw out the voice actor, throw out everything. What I said before when I first gave this, if anything, when I first finished my Deadrising 4 Let's Play, I told straight out, if they want to ever come back to the series, delete 4. Make 4 like it didn't exist. Yes, I understand. Too many people played it. They sold way with it. You made a big fucking announcement for it, and you advertised the fuck out of it. But you know what? Pretend it didn't exist. Erase it from the timeline completely, and come back with a Frank West. Bring back the original voice actor. I understand if you gotta pay him a fucking ton fuckload, but you guys already fucking have it. I know you do. Come on. And actually come up with an intricate story, for fuck's sake. Not just go like, hey guys, you guys would like the little zombies, but you guys don't like the time frame? Okay. Even though we solved the last one with the cure, supposedly, these guys got a stronger infection strand. Oh yeah, how about that? And Frank has to jump in apparently again because he's a reporter guy and he likes investigating government conspiracies. You can't trust the government, people. I mean, there were aspects of that story that could have worked to explore more of Frank's character, but you guys didn't go for any of them. Instead, you went for the aspect of making jokes. and just going with the fact that Frank was acting like a douchebag just for douchebaggery. And you just focus more on zombie killing and trying to make it look cooler and trying to just expand mind-numbingly action scenes for what? Story? And it doesn't make sense at all. The fact that they would just go back to it like this, and it serves as a bad footing, a very bad footing, just to come back to the series like this. If, for fuck's sake, Capcom, you're not gonna fucking listen to me. You, if anything, I'm just a small YouTuber talking shit about this and basically talking about it because it's something relevant that I had an idea about talking about. And I found out about this a few days ago and I was just like, wait, what? So I decided to let steal a bit just so I could see how people were gonna react about it. And it seems that people are not enjoying this. And it's no fucking reason to do a thing like what you're doing, Capcom. There's no reason. Seriously, you guys could have made a fucking other DLC or something, or cancel out the whole thing together. For fuck's sake, if you want to make anything back, fucking make Deadrising 5 a new character, start a new story. Don't fucking call back to the original series because you already fucking killed it as much as it did. You did, man. Ugh. At least if you're gonna call back to it, make references instead of fucking making the story how it was. Re-fucking boot it then. For fuck's sake. But bring back the mechanics people want. Bring back the good mechanics, like of the original Deadrising, but make them better. Don't fucking just go like, whoa, we're just gonna throw out all the mechanics that made Deadrising unique and just fucking make it so that people can just kill zombies and not fucking do anything at all. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that. And really, we needed fucking more ways to... I understand. Frank is a photographer. He's supposed to take pictures. And selfies are a big thing. But the fact of the matter is when you fucking... I can't. I can't. It's not even relevant to the conversation. It's just... I was just triggered by that whole aspect of the fucking photo photography mechanics and shit like that. But it doesn't even matter. What matters is that Deadrising 5 is apparently a thing. Not officially yet. There's no confirmation from Capcom yet talking about it, but you could pretty much say that that's what they're doing. Because they cancelled this game and now moving many of their studio people who are working on it onto this project. So, if it's gonna happen, they're gonna make it happen. And I have very much... I don't want to say it's going to be way better than the Deadrising 4. But I do have that sinking feeling in the back of my head saying that it's going to be even worse. And if it is, the Deadrising series might well just be dead. And not rise again. No pun intended. But for fuck's sake, just... please. Capcom, just... why not focus on another Mega Man game or something? Or try to make Street Fighter better? I don't know. Something else, Capcom. Come on. Anyway, that's enough of me. You don't need me to ruin more of your day or something. You're talking about the aspects of how this new Deadrising game might make everything even worse of a tire fire than it already is. Well, all I really want to say is that what I basically think of it is I think that Deadrising was a good series beginning out, and it really changed the aspect of how a zombie game could work, because it gave you the capabilities of using anything as a weapon and making you think more about the survival aspect. And not only that, but time framing, many things about that, thinking about the different aspects you could survive or things like that. But nowadays there are better games that actually get that aspect more intuitively than just, here you go, you can use a car to kill people, or here you can use a fucking dildo to shove it down a zombie's throat. Yeah. No. Well, I'll give praise where praise is due. They do go with the fact of using creativity with it, but on most times, it just feels lazy. So, Capcom. You'll do what you do, and there's nothing I can say about it, or many others can say about it, but I am not giving you my money until that game is out for half the price it is, because really, with Deadrising 4, it wasn't worth it at all. So, anyway, I'm Mr. Apology too. Sorry for this little less than optimistic video, but I'm hoping the best for the series, but anyone could see clearly that it's a burning fire that you can't really put out. Well, maybe in the future, maybe I'll be wrong. Hopefully I'll be wrong, and the game will bring back the original Deadrising and be something incredible. But I won't know into the future, right? Anyway, with that, I'm signing off.